Alright, now let's do the function for is seen, and if the message is seen we tick it twice. If it's not seen we don't tick it twice. Alright, so first let's go inside the chat provider and then create the method to set the message as seen. Okay, so inside the chat provider, just maybe after this handle send the text message. So here let's say set message as seen. Okay, chat provider has an idea of everything. Let's see what it will do here. Okay, looks like it will do exactly what we want. Let's click tab and then let's go through the code. So here it's sending the user ID, the contact ID, and then the message ID. Correct. This is what we want, because what we'll do is we are going to check inside. We're going to go in both sides and then change the is seen to true. Okay, so first it's checking if it's a group chat. We are handling the group chat. Here we are handling the contact message. So what we are going to do here is to go inside the Firebase Firestore, inside the user ID, in our ID, and then inside chat contact ID, and then we are going to go to messages, and then messages ID. We are going to update the is seen variable to true. Okay, so let's go to the database and let me just show you where this is going. Okay, so here we are going to go to our user ID inside the chat, and then inside the chat, let's just wait for it to load. We are going to go to that contact ID, and then inside the messages here we are going to go in whatever messages that we are setting that is seen, and then we are going to change this is seen to true. Okay, so we are going to change this one to true, and then also I think in the last message we should also change it to true, so that they can see it, that even from here, when you are here, maybe if we want to show this last message as seen, we can put even here those check marks, that this last message which is here is seen. Okay, we can also do that. Okay, so but now I can see that Copilot here is only doing this for the user. Okay, for the current user. We also need to go to the other user. We also need to go to this side and do the same. Okay, and do the same even here. Come here, put this as seen, and then also here to put whatever that message as is seen. Okay, because I'm saying that it's only doing to one side, but let's update it and do it on both sides. Okay, and then also change on the last message, because we also might need to use it. All right, so what we'll do is here on the handle message, let's just do it inside here. Okay, so here let's change this to, okay, after this one let's say update the users update message, update the current users data. So let's say update the current users message as seen. Okay, and then number 2, we need to update the other user. Let's see if Copilot will follow. It's not. Let's say number 3, update the contact user as seen. So now it will do it. Yeah, and then after it has changed also this, let's see if it has done correct. It's going inside users under contact ID, chat user ID. Yeah, it's doing it. Now let's say update the last message, number 4. Yeah, so you can see how we are doing this very fast with Copilot. We don't have to write all this code here. Let's just do it. So it's updated the last message to to the current, update the last message as seen for current user. Okay, now update for the other user, and then that's all we need to do. Okay, so we have set now this message as seen. Great. When it comes to group, we are going to handle this one. Okay, so this from the group, we will know from the contact ID if it is empty. We know that there we are putting the group ID. All right, now let's go ahead and call this method. Okay, so to call this method, we need to call it inside the chat list. So after we have loaded the chats here on the, where is that item builder? Here on the item builder down here, we need to set the message as seen. Okay, when we just get inside here, we need to set these messages that we haven't set as seen to seen, because now we are inside this screen. Okay, so here let's come down here, and then here let's check, let's just say set message reply, no, set messages as seen, set messages as seen, or let's say set message as seen. Okay, and then here we need to have a check. First we need to check if the message is not seen. Okay, so this one Copilot is just doing it, but for us we don't need to do this. First we need to check if we are the owner of this message, and then also if the sender is equals to us. Okay, that's how we are going to do it. So first we will check if, let me write it, if not, let's like this. So now Copilot now knows. Let's click tab. So if the element is seen, if it is not seen, okay, because of this exclamation mark here, okay, let me put it back. So putting here, it's checking if the element dot is not seen, which means if it is false and the element dot sender UID does not equals to our UID, if we are not the sender, okay, we are going to go to contact dot set message as seen. All right, now here is just like writing false data here, because this method doesn't have this group ID, and okay, it's got the message ID because we need it, but what it has, it's got user ID, which is a UID, and then it's got contact UID, which this one we know we are getting it from the contact UID app there. We know we are passing the contact UID, this one. Okay, so this is a stateful widget, so we are going to call it as a widget dot contact UID. All right, now so this is how we are going to set that message as is seen. Okay, so once we set this message, now we need to go to this widget again to change this, because we have just put this check mark. So now let's go to my message widget, because it's only affected in my message widget. This side we don't need to put anything. Okay, so inside my message widget here, down here, we can see that if message, okay, we are already checking here. If message dot is seen, we are going to put this, else we are going to put this. Even the color, we are going to put either blue or this color. So this one, we'll see how blue looks like. If it won't look nice, we'll change it to green. Okay, so now let's use this new code. I'm going to hot restart. Okay, I hope this one will also refresh. Let's just also make sure it's got new code. So what we want to do now is to keep this one outside of here. Okay, and then let's get in this one and send this message here. Oh yeah, let's send this message. Let's say, so, oh, what's up? Oh, what's going on? What's going on, buddy? So here, let's send this message. So you can see that I've sent this message here. It has come that there's a new message. So also it's midnight now. It's past midnight. The date has changed. Now they have grouped to this 12. Okay, 12 January. So this is another group of messages. Now here I've sent this last message. If we go to the database, let's minimize this because this is the user who has sent this one. Okay, if we go here, let's look for that last message. Here it's here as a last message. Okay, and also here, where is it? Let's just look through quickly. Is it not this one? No. So it's this one. You can see that is seen is false. Okay, even here. But now immediately we get inside, it should change here. So let's get inside. So here we are in here, so it should change. So I don't know, it didn't change. Maybe let's refresh this. So it's still false. Let's go to this one and come back. So now let's check this one. So is seen is still false here. Okay, so we haven't changed it. Okay, now let's open this one and see, because we won't see any change because this one did not set anything. So let's just look at our code and see what we are missing. Let's minimize this, and then let's go back to the chat list. So okay, so here we are checking if element.isSeen, if element is equals to false, and element.senderUID does not equal to our ID. All right, so let's see element okay, so here we don't need to check for sender UID. Okay, here let's check for the contact UID. Okay, so here we need to check for the element dot what did we call it? Let's go to the what's that? Let's go to the model, message model. So contact UID. All right, so let's see, where is that chat list? Where is our chat list? Here. So here we need to check contact UID. Yeah, so we need to check if this is not if this is equals to false and element.contact UID does not equal to our ID, then we can do this. Okay, so let's hot restart again. Okay, let's just wait for it. Let's also, I'm sure this one also did, so let's keep it up here and then let's try again. Let's see, what are we going to say? Hey, then let's send. So it has come here. Now let's try to get inside. All right, we should see 2 tick marks here, but we can't see it. Okay, we are missing something. Let me minimize this and have a look. Let's see here. I don't see anything wrong here. This was actually right. It should be element dot sender UID. Yeah, this was actually wrong. I don't see anything wrong with this code. Let me go to, let's see, what is our model? This is the sender UID. Let's copy it. Then chat list. Yeah, that's the one. So maybe this code is not running. Let's see if to test if this code is running, let's print here. Okay, let's say running. Okay, let's put something like that so that we can see it. All right, and then let's go inside this message. So here let's also okay, I see it's running, but it's just going here because we are saying contact UID dot is not empty. Okay, this is because this is not empty, this contact UID. Okay, this is where our mistake is. Okay, so we cannot check if this, we need to say if this is empty. Okay, no, we can actually, we don't need to check the group like this. Okay, because this is not going to be empty. It's either going to have a group ID or the contact UID. Okay, so here we are checking it wrong. We didn't go through Copilot's code thoroughly. Okay, so if we want to do something with a group chat here, we need to put let's just require a boolean here. Okay, bool is a group. Okay, and then here let's just check that is group. Okay, so if it's group, that's when we are going to do the group thing. Okay, so now let's go back here. Let's put that required document. There is group. Is group. So we're not passing this as group, but now we can see that if we are going to reuse this chat list for the group, we have to, oh, here it is, we are passing that. What's going on here? So it's a string. Okay, so what we'll do is let's copy this, then paste it here. Let's call it group ID. Okay, so even here let's call it group ID, and then let's have a string. Okay, and then here we're just going to call now if group ID dot is not empty. That's when we are going to do this. Else we are going to do this. Yeah, we were making a mistake here. Okay, now our code should work. Let's bring this up and then let's run it on both devices. Let's just run it. So now you can see that it has ticked now because we have restarted. Now it has worked. Okay, but let's just test it again. Okay, let's also run the Pixel 6. Let's do it. So now I want to send this message while this user is here. Okay, so that when it gets in we can take it. Now let's get in here and then let's send it while it's here. Say you good. Let's send that. So it has come here, but now it's not ticked because this user hasn't seen it. Now when it gets in here to read it, now you can see that it has changed to seen. Great, now this feature is done. Okay, now we are satisfied with this. We just missed that thing. Let's even remove this comment. This code is fine. Yeah, Okay, let's end this video here. Now in the next video, let's put the is seen feature here. Okay, and then that's it. We are going to be done now for the features of the sending message. After that, we'll send now the picture image, the image message. So let's end this video here, and then the next one we'll put this real-time online feature. Okay, thank you guys, and see you in the next video.